mission.
Do not interfere.
I'm just going to work.
Your Mustang isn't as good as mine, all right? Mine is better, you understand? I'm gonna be happy when I put this in the
Hey!
What? I'm just going to work.
Hey! Stop watching. Stop trying to watch. You're being nosy.
No, I'm not involved in that. Fuck me, bro. Yep.
Drive.
I just had to listen to Sora's shit talk. That's really bad.
Oh, yeah. Every time he chases me, he tells me that I'm going to jail, but then he crashes like 2 minutes later in IWCB. And embarrassing.
Yeah. He's like, you're going to jail today! And then just to hear them crashing and it's behind
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
What was going on at the tuna shop?
Hello? I'm having a meeting with someone. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll call you back, yeah? Jesus Christ, man. I got sucked dry, bro. My brain, my last 2 brain cells were sucked dry, man.
Why? Can you give me some context?
Maybe.
I mean, you like me. Yeah, you'll never admit it, I get it.
I don't, you know, I won't call it that. You know, I wouldn't go that far.
I need to repair this. Have you been told anything else, by the way, since we talked?
Not really.
Okay. What's up, guys? I kind of just jumped right into it. It is what it is. Oh, that's the chase I almost. Because they were going like through Mirror Park, and I just wanted to go to the tuna shop, and they were like there.
Hmm.
Fuck. Oh shit! Holy fuck! That's the giant shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, the siren, when the siren stop. Satch. Let's go harass. I think it's double. That's what you get, little stubble boy.
That's crazy.
Little stubble boy.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Okay. Well, do you just like want my perspective then? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, it's. Oh my god, I almost just killed him. Okay.
I want, the whole tea from your, from what you've been told and what you've heard and what you've seen and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'll try. I'll try and keep it like all the details and shit brief, I guess, but like, my POV is that the whole business thing that happened, like that was like, the reason everything popped off. It sounds like that was kind of irrelevant, and what I mean is like, I feel like if it hadn't been the contract, it would have just been something else further down the line. Because from what it sounded like was he had a lot of stuff bottled up that just like came bursting out.
Okay.
I wasn't there, so I don't know like what was said word by word, but I mean I heard the things like how he mentioned how Fiona hadn't done nearly anything, or like anything close to what he had or something like that, and that he wasn't being like rewarded enough for his loyalty or his actions or whatever. And then he talked about how Mario had lost focus or whatever, and she only cared about money and herself, and I don't know. To begin with, I just found it really strange that he would even say something, like do or say anything when like the story was first told to me. My first impression was to like think that he must have been like under some kind of stress or like pressure from someone.
I think he used drugs.
I mean, something like that. And then people started telling me like other stuff that
Where are you putting your fuel, man? What the hell is this? The fuel thing is on the other side. You just bring it over your car.
Yeah, it'll leak into the seams.
Oh. You're gonna burn me alive?
It'll be very cool when I NOS later.
Oh, it's pretty gangsta.
Yeah, so it would have been, and then people started telling me about like shit that's happened with him before that I had no idea. Like there was some like Marcus questioned his loyalty at some point, and he had shot Marcus. There's been like some beef about some dealing some shit. Like I don't know if it was weapons or whatever with JJ/Seaside, and then something about Rod and I don't remember exactly. It was like some dating something or whatever, I think. And like apparently he had outbursts, and not like this, but like kind of in the same vein before. And I guess like hearing all of that, it became a bit more believable, but still, like I just think it's wild what he did. Still. And I mean, by the sounds of it, I think Mary handled it the absolute best way it could have been done. Not necessarily, but like, I mean, no one says she has to. And to be fair, with everything she does and gets up to, I don't know, you heard about all the texts and stuff he sent, right?
No.
Yeah, and sent texts to Mary talking about terrorism and murder and the stuff he's done for her, the people that, like, just like referring to very, very illegal stuff in texts.
But why?
I don't know, and this was even before, like, it properly blew up. This was, from what I understand, like, when Mary got in contact with him about the business stuff, he started acting, like, really weirdly. And then things got heated in text, and then he started talking about fucking terrorism and murder in text to her, and then the actual blow up, as far as I understand, didn't really happen before they actually met at the house, which is like when the really bad stuff came out from both parts. So at that point, the guy had already done some really bad shit. Like, anyone else do that, and I mean, if it had been anyone but Wakabe, I think, like, I don't think Mary would even let them speak, but she did, and from what I heard, he just kept digging his grave and making things worse. So, I don't know, part of me is just, like, super disappointed, because I thought Wakabe was part of the game plan and, like, on board with, you know, with us, and now he's just not. So I'm, like, sad, and I feel, like, betrayed, because, you know, I thought we were in it together, but I guess not.
I don't know, whenever, like, it still shocks me to still hear all of this, because through my time knowing Wakabe and hanging out with him, like, I don't think I've ever heard him say no or, like, talk shit about me or, like, anyone, like, in general, to be honest. Like, I've never seen that side of him.
Yeah, no.
It's very, very strange, but, I mean, I guess he doesn't open up to people like some do, I guess. Just bottles it up.
Yeah, the whole, like, Fiona thing was super strange, because, like, you think the issue was, like, between him and Mary, and then he just, like, brings up Fiona for, like, apparently no reason. I don't know.
Fuck Fiona, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was that it? You didn't hear anything else, or anything besides that?
I'm trying. I mean, are you interested in like the details of what happened with the actual contract and stuff? Because I don't really think it's like that important.
I think I was told about that briefly. I think it don't really matter.
Yeah, I don't think it matters because, like I said, if it hadn't been the contract, it would just have been something else. And I'm trying to like remember. It's like it's hard to get all the details when you're trying to retell a story like that, and you're trying to be careful not to like leave out important stuff too. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure you heard also that like a certain amount of people just decided to leave because of it, including my Mikomi. So that was like, I think that's the record for the shortest lived Mikomi or something. So, you know, I got that going for me.
That's pretty gangster. Well, yeah. I mean, like, you still have the...
That's right.
How does that make you feel?
What exactly?
How about other people leaving and whatnot?
I mean, I haven't really even heard them say it. Like, the only person I've heard their reasoning from directly is Jasper in a text. Talking about how he feels like he's not cut out for this or whatever. And I don't know, man. Especially Jasper, who... Jasper was involved in the whole thing where... when we as Prism was like threatening to host PM initiation as the morale race and like all the bomb threats and all that was going on. Like, he was around then. Like, real people can get hurt stuff. Like, he knows like what can happen and what goes on, and now he's just saying like he's not cut out for it. I don't know. I'm just very confused and very disappointed too, because I felt like it was hard to get him like super involved in Prism, and now when I joined Yokai, he was like kind of the same without purpose. Like, he wasn't even a Mikomi. And then he did his 1v1s, and then he became a Mikomi, and I was like, okay, maybe things changes. And then like I did like one like little like pursuit thing with him, which was fun, and then he had to go, and then I didn't see him at all after that. And he was around every now and then, like, but all he was selling his car on Twitter. It wasn't a radio, didn't reach out to me or anything. And I just like roll up on him on a gas station. He's like, I'm not really trying to hang out, I'm just trying to sell my car. I'm just like, I don't know. It just makes you feel a certain way. It might be mean of me to say, but I'm kind of relieved that he dipped, because I don't know, like, I don't know if he would ever be like the amount of dedicated I would want him to be. And I can't speak for the other people who left, but I feel like if you have any doubts at all, you should just get out.
And better now than later, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, it's like this group of people. How do I explain this? I feel like everyone who's Mikomi or more in Yokai, they've been explained like what's going on and what they're getting into, like right? I'm not wrong with that?
I mean, I'd hope so. I mean, I feel like I feel like if it's not obvious that like this is the way I see it, right? Like Yokai has stepped in such direction in like the last year or so, I guess, that it's like I don't know. I don't think anyone's like being forced to like oh, you have to go do this and X, Y, and Z if you want to be Yokai. I feel like it's just more if you're just happy and content with just representing Yokai and just going to races and like tournaments and like all that kind of stuff. I mean, sure, go ahead, but if you want to get to like be involved more with like more of the darker shit and like more in-depth shit, I feel like if you decide that that's the path for you, you should really understand like that there's consequences that come with that as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, my opinion is like people.
I don't necessarily think we should be like handing out pamphlets to like all Mikomi and be like, oh, here's what you should be expecting X, Y, and Z, and
No.
like, I don't know.
I'm just thinking like the people who join Yokai. At least this is how I look at it. Like, the primary goal is just Yokai's main goal, which is whatever Mary decides it to be, right? And then that should always be the focus. And then whatever happens because of that is secondary. And when I say like whatever happens, I mean like friendships you build, relationships you grow, stuff like that, right? And I feel like what's happened is these people have built their relationships with Wakami, right? And now they're letting that get in the way of what I think is the reason people should be joining at all. So they've like lost sight of, well, I don't know if they ever had this sight of the goal, but I don't know.
You know how I see it?
Tell me.
It might sound rude, but I feel like this was a very, very much needed like spring cleaning, to be honest.
But yeah, I mean, I've thought that myself too.
Because if you really think about it, most of the people that left, they mostly were hanging out with each other, like most of the times.
Yeah, and they probably still will.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think they're good people, yeah, but I think just like maybe they were just like not ready for what they got themselves into, and maybe that like some of that fault is on being like kind of a bit too lax with who gets involved too, maybe that like you can say that, right? But
yeah, I feel like it's such a delicate matter, because if you don't reveal too much, then people are gonna feel some type of way and feel like they're being left out and all that shit. And then if you reveal too much, then there comes other problems and shit. Been doing that with the fucking H-ray for many years, bro. Trust me, I know the process of that.
I do think though, even though it's fucking sad what happened to Wakabi and what he did, I think the people who are left are stronger for it, you know? The people who are left in Yokai, that is.
Yeah, I mean, like the way I see it, right, is from my understanding, from what I've been told, and like you know who left Yokai and who's like thinking of leaving or whatever. Like other than Kabi, I don't really think we lost anyone that's really significant to Yokai, like in general, as rude as it sounds.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, I agree. I mean, like, some of them were around a lot, but I don't know if that necessarily qualifies for, like,
Yeah, that
being crucial.
doesn't really mean much, I don't think.
Thank you, Jericho. Appreciate that. Yeah. Like, I think these people don't really understand, like, I consider you a homie, but that doesn't mean if I went and did something like that, I wouldn't, like, expect you to not hurt me if Mary gave the order to, you know what I mean? Like, if I went and did something, like, unhinged, like what Kavi did, I wouldn't just, like, I would fully understand, like, the consequences of my action. Well, from a sane standpoint anyway, but, like, who knows if I actually went insane, but, yeah.
Well, you can go insane.
I don't know, probably.
Oh. If you can turn Super Saiyan 2 while you're at it. Or you combine both of them. And you become Super Saiyan Insane Mark 3.
I don't think anything can kill me then.
That'd be pretty dope. Alright, interesting. That's is that everything you know and heard?
Yeah, I think so. And then I guess there was the whole thing about in the aftermath, some people like misconstrued, because what ended up happening was Dragon was promoted to a full member in like the wake of it all, and ended up with Wakabi's sword. And I think some people like misconstrued that as like celebrating what happened to Wakabi, or like, you know, kind of like making light of it rather than celebrating that he made a full member.
Yeah.
Which I can understand, I suppose. There's a time and place for everything, right? But I wasn't there, as I can't tell, but that's just what I've been told, that like, to some people it kind of seemed that way. And I guess Dragon being Dragon can be a golden retriever and be like always very, very happy no matter, like, even in sketchy situations. But yeah, I mean, like I said, that's just what I heard. I was not there, so.
Okay.
Do you have any like sides to it that I have not? I haven't talked to. I don't even know if Wakabi's been awake or even been able to talk to him. I'm not sure how I'd even approach the subject, to be honest, because he's gonna be swarmed by the people who left most, well, probably, and
yeah.
Like, how do you, like, I don't know.
Oh, I do want to talk to him though,
Yeah.
because I feel like before I like really think about something and like decide on
Wait, do I have
something,
3 people in me?
I do want to get like kind of both sides to the story and
car?
know that like I'm
Shreyasu
trying to
birds
get
of a feather stick together.
like
Shreyasu soft.
try to get different people to, you know, tell back what happened, but at the end of the day, majority of those people are gonna be biased towards Mary, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wanna get like as neutral, like point of view as possible, I guess.
Yeah, I don't even know if there's any neutral point of views. You kind of just have to get both biases, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know, like, how Wakabi's doing.
You so fucking precious when you
I haven't heard anything. I mean, I'm not in emergency contact either, so.
50 months.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything either.
Thank you guys. Job for the year and Star Hornet for the
Interesting.
big 50 months. Thank you. What about you? What do you think?
About what?
Just like everything, I guess.
I don't know. I don't really know what's the thing. I mean, from so far everything that's been told to me, I mean, seems like Kabi had it coming and he kind of chose
This
to go
dirt map
down
is
that
broken.
path for whatever reasons that probably only he knows. About people leaving, I mean, obviously, like I said, I don't really think that many people really care that they did leave. I mean, yeah, it sucks. We have less people, but I don't think that's really ever been a problem before. I mean, there used to be like, I don't know, like 10, 12 of us in total. I was like never an issue with that.
Yeah.
Just been some other stuff that I'm guessing you might not be aware, and I don't know.
I just remembered, like, there's the whole, like, situation, like, with Merc, too, like, how, question, like, big question mark how she's gonna react, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But, sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're good. Did you hear anything about that, or, you know, see anything at all with that?
No, that part I know very little about.
Okay. But yeah, like that whole stuff, oof, I'll tell you that much. I'm happy I'm not HOA High Command, and
Is she HOA?
yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, and like, I don't know how much you know, and I don't know how much I should lead you on about that whole thing, but I don't really think it affects you or is really important for you.
Okay.
So I'll spare you the headache of that. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, mainly.
I wouldn't expect you to, like, if it's internal stuff, you know, I don't expect you to. reveal anything. Anyway.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It got so fucking, like, convoluted that I don't even know what it is anymore. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't even know where I stand on certain things anymore either. Like, I haven't been around for like the whole weekend, and then I came back yesterday and I talked to May and Mary, and then I talked to Mary alone about stuff, and then I talked to some HOA people and shit, and I managed to understand pretty much what happened and like what's been happening with the aftermath of that with like 5 minutes after talking to Mary, while a lot of the people in HOA are kind of like just like fucking dooming and shit. I don't know, it's a very fucking weird situation to be in.
They're dooming on behalf of Merc, or?
So I think this stays between me and you, because I don't know if I'm like supposed to tell you this or not, but I'm gonna tell you because I trust you. I think the main reason of why people in HOA are, you know, doom spiraling or whatever is mainly because, from what I've been told and my understanding, I think Mary mentioned to May, I want to say, that, you know, if Merc gets HOA involved, Mary's gonna get Hydra involved or something like that. You know, if Merc makes it a gang issue, Mary's gonna make it a gang issue too, kind of thing, you know. And I think that was told to May, which then I suppose try to convey that information to the HOA, but she did that in a way that they took it almost as a threat, and nobody was the wiser to go directly to Mary and talk about it all, and they've been going in circles for the past 2 days and fucking spiraling down. And then I told them what's happened and that that's not the case, and you know that if Hydra would only get involved if Merc would make it an HOA issue when it's her like personal issue with Mary, kind of thing. That would like never happen.
I feel like I can understand Merc's feelings, but I feel like she'd be insane to like involve HOA. That just sounds like very unlikely to me.
Yeah, and I mean HOA, like the only time HOA would get involved if Merc was getting fucking like dogpiled by, you know, multiple people or, you know, other gangs or whatever. But you know, if it's like a Mary and Merc thing, I mean, we don't really care. You know, it's their issue. They have to resolve it. You know.
So people are
That's
just drawing strange lines in the sun.
Yeah, it's like I don't even know. Like, I don't know, man. It's been like I've been to a few of these meetings, and bro, like, oh my god, like even today, like they were talking about it, like all that situation and all shit, and they were like, I think I like brought it up that like, oh, why did nobody go and ask Mary what happened and like clarify on X, Y, and Z? And then some people were, you know, oh, but you know, why didn't Mary come to us? You know, why would we go to her? And I was like, because y'all are fucking spiraling over nothing when y'all could have literally just talked to her and wouldn't have to worry about anything. And B, you're spiraling over something that is completely her and Yokai business, and like why would she come to us kind of thing. It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's been weird, man. Like I said, I'm glad I'm not fucking high command, so I don't really need to fucking deal with that shit.
And like everything's restructured too, right? Everything's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think the old high command would have reacted the same way?
Well, half of the old high command was there too this morning, and
Oh.
you know, some of them were like, oh, you know, why didn't Mary come to us? Why would we ever go to her, kind of thing. I was like, okay, that's kind of, I don't know, that's weird.
Why would, are they like too good for that or something?
No, like, that's the thing, right? Like, the whole time I've been in high command, I've been like drilled in my head that every time there's like an issue or conflict or anything, if you're able, you should always go to the source rather than going fucking around corners and fucking hearing half stories and all that shit, and should always go to fucking source of it. It's just very weird to me that I don't know, maybe they're just trying to fucking burn the whole thing down. Like, I have no idea, man.
Yeah, I'm just picturing like, by the sounds of it, they're all running around in panic while Mary's just existing.
She's living her own life. Exactly. Like, bro, I wasn't here for like 4 days, and the things I've heard and the things they've been saying and fucking panicking and X, Y, and Z, and I literally came back yesterday, talked to Mary, and like pretty much solved everything in 5 minutes by having a conversation with her. And they're still refusing to do that. It's like, I don't know. They're like, they're very hung up on, you know, Yokai being a gang and, you know, blooding people out and yada yada yada. What? I don't really understand why people are so hung up on, you know, quote unquote being blooded out of, you know, a racing group or, you know, a gang as they call. Like, I don't really understand what's so weird about it. If people were fucking neck deep into shit and knew shit about it, I mean, I don't know.
Do you think there is like bad blood and they're just using this as a reason for their bad blood?
Well, first of all, like 99% of HOA hates racers and hates racing and anything to do with all that shit. Secondly, if I had to guess, I mean, I've talked to some people in high command before about stuff, including like Yokai and shit, and like some stuff that we'd like get up to, and I guess in a way they probably only heard like bad things about Yokai and Mary in general. Even though I've been like, I don't know. I'm really struggling to find like what the issue is and like what's the fucking problem.
Maybe this is their like, finally we can hate all the racers. I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's like it's like the thing that really like, yeah. Like, we had a meeting this morning, and I've been really thinking about it the whole day. It's like I was literally told so many times to just go directly to the source, and more times than not, you'll be able to fucking resolve whatever the issue is by just talking to them and getting their side and, you know, whatever.
Oh,
And people are refusing to do that and saying that the other side should come to us kind of thing, and other shit is like, I don't know, it's wild.
what, so going to the source thing is only like eligible when it's gang related, and when it's like quote unquote a racing crew, that you're there too good for that, or it all sounds strange.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sounds like they kind of don't want to see reasoning.
Yeah, I don't know. It's some people agreed with me, but then some people didn't, and I don't know. It almost feels like some people are trying to save like a burning ship that's already fucking sinking, kind of deal. Like, I don't know.
So are they like very hung up about this blood out thing, or is that just like is that a problem for them?
Well, they're hung up about the blood out thing because, you know, they view Yokai as a gang and they don't understand how we're butting people out from, you know, a racing gang when it's made up from all kinds of different gangs. And you know what happens when you butt out a gang member, you know how their gang is gonna feel about that. But I was like, they shouldn't feel any way about it because that's their decision, kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
Did they just conveniently forget about all the Mikomis and shit who left without no problem?
I don't know if they've been told that. That's the other thing.
Oh.
Or they're just completely ignoring the fact.
I don't know. Gang or no gang. Or crew or no crew. Like, if you have two completely unrelated people who's been through stuff on the same level as Mary and Wakabi had, and something like that blows up, there could be blood spilled either way. Like, it's not necessarily related to, I mean, a blooding out or whatever, right?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I've been witnessing these meetings and like how terribly fucking like how down bad spiraling people are going. It's like, I don't fucking know, man. And then there was a thing with May and all this shit. It's like, there's so much fucking happening, like completely out of essentially nothing. Like one simple conversation could have fixed. It's like, okay, maybe Mary won't, like, you know, if one of the other high command members or anyone from HRA would have approached Mary and, you know, wanted to talk about it, sure, maybe Mary wouldn't, you know, trust them as they trust me or, you know, somebody else that she knows. But I still fully believe that, you know, she would have still gave all the context, you know, most of the questions that they asked, kind of thing. And I don't know if
Is that a bad thing?
there's some bad blood between them and Mary that I don't know of, which I am not aware of, and if there is, I'd be surprised, I guess. Like, I don't know. It's like Harry's been close to a decent amount of HOA for years and years, and we've always had a good relationship, even though, you know, it hasn't been like very like on the surface level, I guess. But like, I feel like anytime we'd need something and Mary can provide it, kind of thing, she'd always, you know, help us out, kind of thing. Even when we were fucking fighting Hydra and CG, I mean, were down bad, and I had to buy guns from Mary because she had some fucking deals laying around. Like, I don't know. It's
So,
been it's been it's been it's been it's been a day. It's been a day and a half.
so like, where are you at now? Like, where's HOA at now? Like, what's happening?
I think at the end of the meeting, I think one of the new high command members is gonna try to set up a meeting with Mary and talk about it all, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, the whole vibe I was getting from that meeting wasn't really good. It was like, I don't know. I felt like I was trying to bring up logic to all their points, and they were just shutting it down with more like stuff that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's turning into an echo chamber, and they're just biased. See this tweet? Run over by a racer, then 2 cops. I'm good though. Thanks for not checking. The classic.
The classic.
Yep.
But yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't even know where I stand in the HOA, because this has actually been eye-opening for me in a way.
And like, you're not sure if you fuck with this 10 feet or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully this meeting happens, so maybe they can. Maybe you can collectively turn the boat around.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I just need to give it some time and wait until another problem pops up and see if, people learned anything from the previous one, or they just still gonna do the same shit.
Yeah, I don't envy you. It sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, Like I said, I'm not high command anymore, and I can just observe everything from a side point kind of thing. So, I still have the luxury to either, stay. I mean, I've even, I've been offered a position in the high command, but I refused it. I can either stay or, I can just fully retire.
Sounds like that was the right choice.
Yep. And I don't regret it. I'll tell you that much. I don't know. I only feel bad for May, and obviously we're close, and I've been through a lot and all that shit. But being high command of essentially 2 gangs, it's never gonna work out.
Yeah.
So I don't know what she was thinking. She's going for a lot right now too, so I don't know how everything is gonna go and how everything is gonna end.
Yeah, I mean, maybe for her sake, she should like choose. Not that she like has to dip, but like choose one to have the like more responsibility in.
I would be the smart move, right? But I don't. She's not the sharpest tool in the shed usually. I think she kind of shoots herself in the foot by trying to achieve too much kind of thing.
Yeah.
In a lot of situations and scenarios in life, I guess, in general. But yeah, I just mainly wanted to see if you have heard or seen anything that involves this whole like Merc fucking shit. Because I've been told, aside from Mary, and you know that's obviously going to be biased. So I just wanted to see if anybody else knows like anything at all with that, and if I can, you know, compare it, kind of thing. But I don't really think I need to be honest.
Was that Wade was gonna talk to her, and that's long gone. That's a long time. That's like several days ago now. So he said he wanted to be the first to talk to her, but I don't know if that worked out. Either way, like it didn't change anything. It seems like.
Yeah.
So does this mean I am not welcome in Amir Park? I gotta watch my back, or?
I don't know. I don't know, to be honest.
I'm just refueling in Amir Park here, and suddenly I'm being held up.
There was another comment that somebody brought up during this meeting, and I don't know, a lot of people were hanging up on that fucking comment, which I don't even know what it means entirely. Somebody heard Mary say, I guess, that she said that fuck, I don't want to like fuck it up and say something else, but that it was like Yokai's been like a summer camp for people in HOA or something like that, or the other way around. I don't remember, but something like that. Okay. And some people were really hung up about that for some reason.
I mean, if I was a gang member, that's like, it's like, oh my god, disrespect or something, I guess.
But why?
I don't know, but it seems like some arbitrary thing to be very upset about.
I don't know. I think it was more of the. I feel like that, like, I don't know, that comment was made about the people that like pretty much left the Yokai, that was like hanging out in front of the library with the HOA, I guess. I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah. And a lot of them weren't even HOA, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I just want to refuel in Mare Park then.
Nah, I'll be fine. If they do decide to, for some reason, go through something like that, I will let you know.
Alright.
It should be fine. People might look at you in a way, maybe, but they shouldn't do anything.
No, it's okay. I'm used to that.
Yeah.
So now, if we do races that go through Mirror Park, they're gonna like pull out the bus block and shit.
They might, honestly. They might. I mean, I've never liked racers and shit, but I don't fucking know.
What's their main problem with racers? There's like hit and run thing, or?
Say that again?
Like, what's their problem with racers? Like the hit and run thing, or?
I mean, I guess that. I mean, they just all think that, you know, racing's cringe and all racers are cringe and you know, it's stupid and wasted time, and you know, racers only care about drama and X, Y, and Z. It's like, yeah, whatever. I don't think there's really like a reason why they hate him. They just hate because Sis always hated them, and everybody kind of grew into that.
Racers only care about drama? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, if you're gonna go high speed around the city, you need to be doing. It's only cool if you shot a cop or something, right? And then it's
Yeah.
okay to run people over.
Mm-hmm. If you're up a bank or do a meth run, you know.
Yeah. Oh well, it's okay. I mean, I'm used to that attitude from a lot of people anyway.
What'd you say? I kind of zoned out for a second.
No, I just said I'm used to that kind of attitude from people
Oh.
anyway.
Yeah. It's nothing new.
Yeah, I think it's kind of changed. Like lately though, I feel like people's opinion about racing is a bit different now than it used to be.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like this became such a big fucking issue, like literally out of nothing, and I guess in a way it might help moving forward, I guess, to just kind of see where the line is drawn and, you know, where everyone stands, I guess, but I don't know. It, like, baffled me when I asked if anyone talked to Mary directly after that happened, and everybody was fucking quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what I've been doing for like the past day or two, you know.
Yeah.
Not really actively, but you know, just hearing people out and hearing all this other fucking shit has been like, I don't really want to do what I.
Sounds like most of the issues are with like Mary directly though, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, and I'm very curious, like why and what. Like, I feel like if there was bad blood, I would have known about it from either of the sides, but I don't. I've never really heard anything, so that's like it's very interesting.
Mm. I guess we'll see how the talk goes if it ever happens. Sounds like things kind of hinges on that.
Yeah. Just gotta wait and see, I suppose.
How's the May holding up?
Well, I don't know. She's been fucking omega cook, like more cooked than usual, and she's just been fucking. I don't know. She fried my brain earlier. That's why I wanted to just fucking escape for a bit. But I don't know. She's just doing May things, and you know, I don't know. I don't know how much of the excuse of I was cooked, so I misrelayed some information has to do with actually being cooked, and maybe there's more to it kind of thing. Like I don't really know where she stands with all that, to be honest.
Well, I just hope she doesn't overcook herself.
Oh, I hope for that too, and I did wish her that, but it might be too late, possibly. Let's see.
Oh boy. She about to go into the 3-month-long slumber?
I don't know. She thinks I'm gonna blood her out of the gang for some reason.
Okay. Oh, is she
Yeah,
sus of you, or like, what?
I don't know. I can't tell if she's just being over fucking cooked and just doing the classic way of, you know, just overthinking everything and thinking she if like preparing for the worst kind of thing, or like, well, I don't know.
I mean, if it were to happen, it would be nice if it was by you, no? Or is that a very dramatic thing to say?
Well, she did tell me that if she is to get blooded out, she'll give me a pistol, or she'll give me a gun to do it, kind of thing. I don't fucking know.
But am I glad I'm not in a gang? Holy fuck. I mean, maybe it's just about the type of gang. Like, we have so many, like, seaside people. Like, has there ever been any, like, similar issues with that? I feel like they're chilling. Maybe it's, like, maybe it's... maybe it's an HOA problem.
Even like seaside yokai issues kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Not that I can think of the top of my head. I mean, there's never really been issues with HOA 2 until like this incident, I guess. Well, even then, it like shouldn't even be an issue with the HOA, but people miscommunicating and misrelaying information and spiraling down from that and not talking to the source directly might make it an issue. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know. May's been, I don't know. She's been fucking on something, bro. And like I don't really know what to tell her.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she just needs some time. Cause like at some point, I feel like she might just like not be able to listen to what you're saying in a kind of, you know what I mean? Because of the cookedness.
Well, if she already does that, I'll like try to talking to her, and she just won't really listen to what I have to say, and she'll just kind of draw her own conclusions to the conversation in her head, kind of thing, and just like almost block me out.
Isn't that annoying? You try to like say stuff and literally everything he says just gets ignored or like
yeah,
interpreted in a different way.
Trust me, I've had to, bro. I've been dealing with May for however long she's been in the HOA, and ever since I joined Yokai, bro. Trust me. Every single time something happens, even if she's completely unrelated or whatever, it's always her fault, and she'll always take the fall and X, Y, and Z, and you know the deal. And no matter what you say, she has her mind already like locked in on that opinion or whatever.
Yeah, she's kind of dramatic.
Oh, she's very dramatic and very stubborn.
I don't remember what it was, but I was like at the tuner shop when she got her car, and she started talking about like, oh, if someone wants to get me, they won't get me, they'll get the people I care about, or something like that. Like, goes into like a mega spiral of doom.
It's a classic. That's a classic.
Yeah.
All the like a few times that Izzy got hurt, you know, every single time it was Mayumi's fault because you know she didn't protect her friends, or you know she did something that triggered a reaction from someone to go after her friends instead of her. You know, it gets very tiring trying to convince people otherwise. Like, that's why at one moment when May and Mary was on the run, I kind of gave up on trying to save someone that doesn't want to be saved kind of thing. It was like I got May out of so many fucking times where she'd like disable her car or flipped or whatever and got in my car and we'd drive away and I'd get her to safety, to just hear on the radio that 2 minutes later, instead of there was like 5 people offering to give her a ride somewhere so she doesn't get pulled over, to her driving her own car without a plate. 2 minutes in, getting pulled over by like 4 other cops. I was like, okay, all right, well, you can deal with that. I'm good.
Okay, so she's self-destructive.
Very, 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 very much. Like half of the people in Yokai are, well, maybe not half, but quite a few people are like that.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say I'm self-destructive, but I like the spice, I guess. I like the spice. I like the chase, but maybe not in that way.
And not like when you're facing like little fucking years in prison and like other kind of shit. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm trying to get a black series scratch that I can drive.
Just for the spice.
Yeah.
All right. Scratched my 7th Karakara today.
You have 7 of them now? Or is
Yeah.
it just like, you have 7 car cars?
Yeah.
How's that even possible?
Gonna say, man, just that good.
Are they all scratches?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Where are
You know,
all the Black Series scratches, man?
At the rate that I'm going, I've lost like maybe 1 Karakara in the past year, and I've given away a couple. So like, you know, the number is going up very steady. So, you know, I'm expanding the population of the Karakaras.
Do they breed?
They might.
You
How do you think they would breed? You think one would get like? You think for them to breed, one of them needs to be turtle?
Probably.
Then you drop the other one on top of it with a cargo bob, or you just like ramp it off somewhere.
Probably just ramp it off somewhere.
I feel like that'd be kind of rough, no? It's like some real rough breeding.
I mean, they'll handle it. They're cars, right? So.
Yeah, they're pretty sturdy.
Do you know these sprays were put here when I was part of Prism, as like they vandalized my house?
Yeah. I didn't know, but I believe it.
Yeah. And I just never bothered to remove them, and now it's kind of funny that they're here.
Life does work in mysterious ways, huh?
It's true. There's a lot of graffiti on the house, to be fair.
What or what?
Graffiti. It's like 2 yokai sprays, 2 prison sprays, like a pride spray.
Oh, talking about Prism, I saw there's Somebody hosted a race today, and they named it Prism. It was very interesting.
What?
They didn't go through with it, but they had it out for a while.
Did you catch the alias?
Fuck. I don't remember who hosted it, but I remember seeing Sweepstakes had like joined that race too.
Well, if he joined, it was probably to ask questions, I imagine.
Yeah, so I don't remember. I don't remember the alias, but I don't think it was someone that I seen or knew. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't really know that many aliases, to be honest. So it's not really saying much.
Yeah.
I thought I was a little strange, a little sus.
If you see who it is, can you let me know? Like, write down the alias.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that.
Yeah, I don't really know if it was like a prank or a joke, or was it like one of the ex members or something. Like I have no idea. Probably a better off targeted sweeps.
Yeah. Like, do I have the right to be pissed off if someone does that? I don't even know. I feel like
I guess. I mean,
no one even talks to
me.
me.
Oh. Definitely weird.
No. Yeah, this is a guest house. People sleep here.
Oh.
Yep. It's like in the back of the garage. Whoa.
I want to see it, man.
It's closed.
Why?
Because I say so.
In there.
I don't know.
You don't know.
No.
All right.
This was a car route.
Yeah.
Where'd I go up? Oh, here. Well, over to the right. I'll show you something. Oh, sorry.
What the hell?
I took the plate off like you said. Also, you see how quick this shit rotates?
Yeah.
You can like, I don't know, this thing crazy.
Yeah, it's like Cara for you.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
What about the bars on the roof? Are they bad? Like, I know you,
Yes.
I realize you can get stuck, but is it easier to flip
Yes.
too?
Yes.
Okay.
Like,
the
you know the little garage near Life Invader? Like, just like north of it. So, like, where some of the boost cars are and shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, if you know, you can like squeeze through the little gap and you don't like have to drive into the garage. If you come from like from the north side.
Yeah, the classic.
It's like so we're being chased one time and fucking Hades had a fucking the roof bar on it. And we got fucking stuck in there.
Yeah, I figured it was probably bad because like you go under some trees and you get stuck in the fucking tree. And, so I just took it off. I need to baptize it. Just like get in a chase or something. I don't know.
You need to start robbing houses, man. If you wanna rock that CCB livery, I'm just saying.
I'll rob a house. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Gang alert. Gang territory alert. I'm getting shot. You wanna see something funny?
Yeah.
Ugh.
What the hell?
Can we be like Robin Hood, where we steal from the rich and give to the poor?
We're like Robin in the Hood. We steal from the rich and keep it to ourselves.
Oh. But like, I could give it away, you know? Like if I wanted to.
Sure. I mean, honestly,
that's not like against CCB code or anything.
no, I mean, we had a mission and we did the mission, but most of the time, like, we don't really even care about what's inside, to be honest. You can get a lot of materials doing that, actually, from some houses. That's like
What's
the main thing that I care about. Well, not a lot, but you know, it adds up if you have people doing it all night, kind of thing. You know, you can get like, I don't know, if you're lucky, you can get like, I say like, up to like 150, 200 materials, like from a house.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
How many like houses do you clean like a night?
I mean, it's all RNG, and there's some houses that you cannot like lock the door because they're super secure or whatever, and every time you cancel a job it takes longer for you to get another one, but if you like complete one you get more, kind of thing. Like, depends if you know what gangs are around, and you know if you get a farmhouse and if there's GSF around or not, kind of thing. You know, just really depends.
Okay,
How many people you got, how many cars you're running, like what the cop response is, and how long you take to lose the cops, etc., etc. There's a lot of factors.
Oh god. Yo, actually, hold on.
What the hell?
Wait, is this fence just like this?
Yeah, it's always like that.
Blech.
Blech.
Jail.
Total.
So what do you do if GSF is around and you're going to forum?
Sometimes we'll just drop somebody off and fucking sneak in there and just rob that shit. I mean, we'll just cancel it. Depends how risky we feel.
Okay. What'll they do if they catch you?
I don't know. I don't think I've been caught yet. I mean, I assume they'd probably press you.
Understandably so. I have a question. When you take out things from your pockets to use them, you have shit in your pockets and you want to use them. How do you do that?
What do you mean?
How do you use them?
feel like pressing the wheel and, you know, using them.
You know, that's the sane way, right? But I oh no. Ugh. But did you know there's crazy people who fucking, you know, they take it out of their pockets, right? And then they like hold it up in front of them in the middle of the screen.
They dry
of
it.
their they drag it up in front of them and they look at it and they're like, yeah, it's crazy people. I tried to not minus one. Fuck. Crazy people shit, man. And what's even worse, okay, what's even worse, imagine you're restocking Oni parts, yeah? And
what?
imagine you're restocking Oni parts, right? And you got a bunch of shit you want to put in, like, the stash or whatever.
Yeah.
And now, imagine you just take it out of your pockets, hold it up, but then you just, like, slowly move it over to the stash instead of just fucking yeeting it in there. That's insane people shit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, some people are like that.
What the hell? Did I show you the jump when you come out of the movie studio yet?
No?
I got the palm tree towards the beach. I think I did.
Did you? Maybe you did. I don't know. Maybe you did.
Well, it's time. I don't even know. It's hard with two people though, because you need maximum speed.
Pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy.
Oh, can't do that in a car.
What if you? What if you could?
Maybe with knots.
Maybe if somebody gave you a little nudge from behind, you know what I mean?
Hello?
Damn. It doesn't give a shit, man.
I can't. Man. I wonder if you can jump into the Billy. Sounds like a dumb way to die.
Jump into Billy. How?
I don't know. I'm just wondering if it's any way to do that.
Hmm? I doubt it.
Ugh.
I'm killing you. I'm killing you.
I'm drowning
You're
anyway,
dead.
so.
You're dead. You're dead.
07. If you could jump into the belly, they would have done it. Yeah. Yep. 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 Mama. Surely we'll get in. Surely we'll get in. What am I watching? What is happening right now? Wait, is that Patrick's star? Is that Patrick Schwarzer? Yep. Yep. Did it get shot or was it Dev? A Dev did that. Yep. Wait. Rod? Okay. Bro, what's wrong with Dodo drivers? What's wrong with them? It's LJ! You fucking dumbass! Holy fuck! It's 2 minute syllables, Toto. I'm sorry. My routes. That's the problem with a lot of these people. Like, they have routes that are very predictable, I feel like. You kind of just need to freestyle it a lot of the time. You stuck, right? Yep. Yeah, those vans are definitely faster than the old ones. 100%. Cryptid, when's my engine sounds coming in, bro? That's engine power modifier right there. This guy Cryptid's been like baiting me with engine sounds for like a month now. I feel like I'm being gaslit. What's this clip then? Yeah, I remember. Uh-oh. Stinky. I think 5M is down. Yeah, I'm getting connection error. I think it literally just went down. Yeah, I'm getting an error. I can't connect. Authentication, tickets, whatever. Is it 5M or is it me? Could not fetch CS authentication tickets. Too many requests. I clicked once. I tried to connect once. Oh, I'm all the way at the back of the queue. Very cool, bro. That's insane. That's cool, man. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoy missing the 10-second window of queuing, resulting in hours of waiting. That is a very enjoyable experience for me personally. Love that. Yeah. I'm stuck really far back, so I'm just gonna end stream because I can't be bothered. So, that is what it is, I guess. Sorry, chat. Do you guys think the new zoom and heart emote is better? It used to be very zoomed out. It's more zoomed in now. Probably looks way better in Twitch. Yeah. I'm just gonna go, bro. Oh well. Alright, well, maybe tomorrow will be better. Thank you. Love you very much. Take care, okay?